Greetings, gang. Happy Sunday. I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you've been taking good care of yourselves. Shout out to everybody in the chat. HV3, AV, Lynn Lou. Hey, Miss Goddess One. Thanks for being a member. MS. Hey. All right, gang. So, we're going to do a quick energy check-in. See what's going on with you guys, or just see what's going on in the energy. Okay. All right. Hey, Priyanka. All right. So I heard a few things when I was getting ready for your reading. I heard relentless enemy. I heard patience is a virtue. Hence the temperance card as the thumbnail tonight. And I heard someone is gonna rush you because they don't trust your process, or they don't trust the process, Spirit says. Okay, so let's see what's going on. All right, let's see here. Okay, overall energy, 9 of Pentacles in the upright position, Knight of Pentacles in the upright position, with the Death card in the upright position. Hey, man. Okay, so look. If you're doing something, stick to your own way with the 9 of Pentacles, okay? This is not a time to allow people who are not a part of the plan, Knight of Pentacles, or a part of the process, change the way you do things, okay? If whatever you're doing, you're evolving at a slow pace here with the Knight of Pentacles, but it's like, it's just slow and steady wins the race. And I know that sounds so cliche, but that's what it is. It's like, you're doing something on your own. With the Knight of Pentacles, you're taking your time doing it, but it's for the better change. It's like the change is inevitable, but you're gonna have to be patient, okay? With the Knight of Pentacles, bottom of the deck here is the 9 of Cups in the upright position. So definitely, like, this is not a time to try to speed through things. I'm telling you, when you be when you rushing, you fuck up. When you rushing, you forget the plan. When you rushing, you gotta double back and go get shit that you forgot to get because you was rushing. So Spirit is saying, like, take your time right now. Even if, especially if you're doing something on your own with the Knight of Pentacles. Like, if you're the only person who has something invested in something, you're gonna have to go at the pace that's best for you. Okay, so don't allow anyone to try to blow towards you into doing something fast, or rush you into making some type of decision, or rush you into hurrying up and trying to complete something, because that's not the way your plan is going. The way your plan is going is the way you're doing it is gonna give you the fulfillment that you need. Okay, so take your time right now. All right, let's see. right, let's see. You got the Three of Swords in reverse. Bottom of the deck is the Two of Pentacles in reverse. The reason somebody needs to slow down is because, you know, this is a time for you to be getting out of Two of Pentacles, like juggling everything. This is not a time to be rushing. Some of you are like not heartbroken anymore, but you're still trying to like get the physical aspects of your life to meet up with that. Some of you guys could have been in this position that when you were heartbroken or when you were taking a loss, like everything could have been disheveled around you, you know, just out of sorts, you know, and you might be in this space where now your heart is starting to heal here. And so the rest of your environment with the Two of Pentacles, it has to catch up to that. It has to match to that. This is like somebody having a beautiful antique car in the garage, but they got into a terrible car accident, so they just never drove again. So since they never drove again, they didn't take the car out. They didn't change the oil. They didn't, you know, they didn't do the maintenance on the car. Now that somebody is no longer broken from that loss that they took, they're looking at the car now like, okay, wait a minute, this is a beautiful car. The engine is pristine. Like, Two of Pentacles in reverse, let me get it together, okay? Hangman in reverse, Major Arcana, yeah. Somebody's like, okay, now that I have, you know, re-emerged out of this loss, it's like now I have to pay attention. Hangman in reverse. This is someone who is coming out of a very breaking period of their life, and they're starting to see they have a new perspective of the world. The world has changed around them, okay? Spirit says that internet is no longer dial up. So this is somebody who could have been like arrested development, so to speak. Like you go through something traumatic at a certain age or at a certain point in your life, and then you get stuck there. Somebody is coming unstuck from there, and they need to see that the world is not the way it was when they were hurt or when they were like, you know, in that space of loss. Someone needs to see that now. And Spirit is trying to help someone see that. But this is going to take someone to broaden their perspective of life, of the world, of everything. Because trauma can be very detrimental to you by keeping you trapped in some like time capsule where you think everything is still the same outside. You think everybody is the same. You think everything is going to go the way it went that day when you took the car out for a drive. And Spirit is trying to show somebody like, no, it's not. Things have changed. The world has changed. And there's a lot of people who are very resistant to change. And so they stay stuck in the mindset of the trauma that has taken place in their life. And Spirit is trying to usher somebody up out of that space. All right, let's see here. Let's clarify. Let's get the after tarot. Yeah. Before I get to the after tarot, bottom of the deck here is the Five of Wands in reverse. You know, some of you guys could have went through something very detrimental. I feel like whoever these people are in the Five of Wands energy, they brought that energy to you purposefully. And it's like a healing has taken place in your life. And you see that everything is not the way it was. You know, like the chaos is not just around the corner anymore. And somebody needs to take that into account with the Hangman in reverse. Like somebody needs to be very grateful too. Because it's like somebody gets up every day, nobody's physically harming them, taking from them. But their mind and their and you know, is still in that place where that happened, and they could be feeling like they're justified to be that way, but then they go out into the world and they project this victim mindset onto everyone. Okay? Everybody is not the people who hurt you. Five of Wands in reverse. Okay, what is this, please? Ashe. Wheel of Fortune in the upright position. See? Somebody needs to be like counting their blessings. Somebody needs to be like grateful. Somebody needs to like every day, somebody needs to find something to be grateful for in that day. Somebody doesn't see, somebody is going to see rather, that they're no longer where they once were. And that's what's going to help somebody to come into this Wheel of Fortune energy, which is right now, it's just an energy of gratitude. Like, damn, I'm unstuck. Damn, I'm not broken like that no more. Like, somebody really needs to come into that type of reality, shift their perspective, shift your mindset. You will change your life. And I feel like somebody needs to change their mindset so that they can change their life. The victim mindset is so comfortable because, you know, you get to drama or trauma bond with other people, and you know, people get in groups with the Five of Wands and they just keep traumatizing each other, and then bonding back on healing each other. All of that like toxic bullshit. No. All right. What is this, please? Yeah, the strength. A lot of you guys are stronger now. You know, this week, the focus has really been on mindset. Mindset has been the focus. Somebody really needs to strengthen like their thoughts. I feel like somebody just allows their mind to run recklessly, while other people are very mentally strong. What is that? Yeah, see? The Three of Swords in reverse. You know, I'm talking to someone here. I'm talking to someone who looks on the brighter side of things. I'm talking to someone who is like, they don't see like everything as a loss. I'm talking to someone who's just kind of like, oh, well, you know, that I'm thinking optimistic about something. Like somebody with the Wheel of Fortune here, Jupiter energy, and the Strength card. Somebody is really strong in their like optimism. Like this is somebody that you really can't get down. Like with the Three of Swords in reverse twice, this is somebody like, say they have a bad moment or a bad day or a bad hour. You know what I'm saying? Somebody knows how to bounce back real quick with the Strength and the Wheel of Fortune and make the rest of the day the best day. Like somebody doesn't stay in like sorrow and sadness too long. Somebody is always like, no, like somebody's always thinking of how they gonna bounce back from something that could have seemed like a loss or something. Like somebody is very strong in that. Somebody has a very optimistic outlook on life, just kind of like, yeah, that sucked, but boom, you know, I'm about to focus on this. Like somebody knows how to see the good in situations, you know. And with the Strength card, that's gonna carry somebody like very far. Having that outlook is gonna keep fortunate events coming in. Like always thinking that there's like a way out. Always thinking that there's like a positive change or shift coming in. Even though shit may be hard sometimes. Somebody having that mindset is what keeps them going. So if that's you, like if, and you know, maybe you might get judged like, you know, well, you just went through this terrible thing. Why you ain't mad? Why you ain't, you know, maybe that's just not your energy with the Three of Swords in reverse. Maybe you're always kind of like trying to find the silver lining. All right, let's see. Okay, Spirit. What do we have for the collective, please? Okay, you've got the King of Wands in reverse, court card energy, Eight of Swords in the upright. Now, external to you, there could be someone who is like, you could have someone here who is just kind of like, they're always uninspired. You know, the King of Wands energy in reverse is like someone who's just like always uninspired, not working up to their potential, just kind of want to be able to just like ease through shit. With the Eight of Swords, whoever this person is, like they're trapped in their mind. And that's what slows them down. That's what kills their momentum. Somebody's thoughts. Somebody is always imprisoned by their thoughts, you know, and that's what slows them down. It sets them back. I just heard that song. My mind's playing tricks on me. R.I.P. Bushwick Bill, but I just heard that like somebody's mind is playing tricks on them now. The King of Wands is like somebody who's tapped into, you know, spiritual shit, magic and stuff like that. You know, somebody could also, I want to kind of like explain to you, like sometimes you can put yourself into a spiritual psychosis. You have to be careful with that. Like somebody overthinks everything. Like somebody thinks that anytime something doesn't go exactly as they wanted to, it's a spiritual attack. You know, now granted, trust me, trust and fucking believe. I know what spiritual attacks are. I'm very well versed in that. But, you know, this is somebody who just kind of like attributes everything to that. Oh, I stumped my toe. It's like somebody like thinks the worst of everything, but they don't realize that what the Eight of Swords, the call is coming from in the house. The Eight of Swords talks about self-imprisonment. You know what I'm saying? Thinking that you stuck, but you really not. So somebody always kind of like puts themselves in a very bad mood, a very bad space. What is this, please? To the Lovers in reverse here. They want people to be trapped in that space with them too. Lovers, major arcana, and then the Tower, major arcana. This is like, it's very shocking to who this King of Wands in reverse person, male or female. It's very shocking to this person with the Tower and the Lovers in reverse when people disconnect from them. This is someone who is extremely like set in their ways. Like, this is like someone who is just only comfortable in the bad thoughts, the negative thoughts. That's where they find their comfort. And with the Lovers in reverse, this automatically is like a repellent to people. Emperor in the upright position, who are in control of themselves, in control of their thoughts, or in control of their life as much as possible. You know, major arcana, the Emperor, they're not going to stick around for that. Bottom of the deck here is the Three of Wands in reverse. So this Emperor is like, okay, well, I'm not going to stick around until you figure out, like, if you want to look at things from an optimistic point of view, if you just want to stay in like some destructive mindset. Because the Tower is clarifying the Eight of Swords. So somebody's like mindset is very destructive. I don't care, like I'm not here to make you feel good. I'm here to tell you the truth. An emperor, someone who's in control, is not gonna stick around for that. They're not. Lovers in reverse, they could care about you, yeah, but they have a goal. They've already, not even a goal, they've already established themselves in some way in their life in their own right. And with the Three of Wands in reverse here, they're just not gonna like stick around for like the next meltdown. Because with the Tower and the Eight of Swords, it's like somebody constantly has these meltdowns. And with the Lovers in reverse, it could ruin contracts. It could ruin meeting of the minds. It could ruin interpersonal relationships. It could fuck up money. You know, the Lovers doesn't just talk about being with somebody. This could be like you get a contract at work, but you go to work with your mind all over the place, thinking negative. You get to work, you having meltdowns. Everybody's in the enemy, and they're actually not. So somebody needs to get in control with the Emperor of their mind. With the blindfold here on the Eight of Swords, somebody needs to take off the blindfold. We already had the Hangman in reverse, which means a new perspective. Somebody needs to take off the blindfold and see things from a different perspective. Somebody like needs to get a grip. Okay? All right, let's see here. Page of Wands. Here's that optimism again. Somebody really needs to start having a more optimistic view on life. They really, really do. Five of Wands, clarifying the Page of Wands, like this is someone that needs like confrontation or conflict to feel optimistic. You know, sometimes people, when things are too peaceful, they can't take that. Like somebody like gets optimistic about the Five of Wands. Like, ooh, it's a confrontation. Ooh, it's an argument. Ooh, now that gets their blood going. What is this? Knight of Pentacles in reverse. That's what's holding somebody back. This is somebody that only respond to conflict or confrontation rather. And they don't see that that's what's holding them back. That's what's like derailing the plan with the Knight of Pentacles energy. Knight of Pentacles is supposed to be solid. You know what I mean? Supposed to be focused on the goal, focused on the outcome, focused on the process. Like, somebody is not like that. Like, if the pages can be messages too, you know? So this could be somebody that only likes to talk about shit that's like negative, shit that could cause, you know, this is somebody that feels like it's their job to like trigger people. It's their job to always present confrontation. It's their job to be confrontational. Like somebody feels like that's their purpose. That might be their purpose. That might be their purpose, you know. You claim your own fucking purpose, you know. So somebody could be like, I don't care if this fucks up the plan. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. I'm going to be confrontational. Like somebody don't know when to leave well enough alone. What is this, please? Temperance. Yeah. This is why, and Spirit told me to choose that thumbnail. Like, I don't know, maybe somebody got some spirit guides or some angels around them trying to make them see this. Like, do you not see how this is fucking up the divine order, the divine plan, the divine outcome of things? You're not going to be able to talk this type of person off the ledge. With the temperance and the tower, it's going to take divine intervention for this person to see that being a contentious spirit is what's slowing them down. The temperance is a major arcana here, so it's like, you know, it's a big life thing here. Let's see. Temperance is telling me call to action. So temperance is out here like setting the tone. All right. So you need to be in a temperance energy. You need to be calm. You need to be level headed. You need to have one foot in the spiritual realm and one foot on land. Okay. 5D, 3D, whatever. You know? And like I said at the top of the reading, don't let anybody rush you into anything. What is this? Temperance, please, Spirit. You know, a lot of the times people be driving themselves into spiritual psychosis because they won't allow themselves to be happy. You know, and I know that at the beginning of your journey, it could be very daunting. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. Because you know, you see shit for what it really is. I've been telling y'all for years, watch that movie They Live. Watch that movie They Live. That shit is hard, okay? But anyway, it's like you finally see shit how it is. And at first it can be daunting. It can be upsetting. You see that there's a corrupt system we're under, that there's, you know, there's just a lot of bullshit going on. It can be very upsetting, you know what I'm saying? Rightfully so. But you have to allow yourself to move past that process. You have to, that part of the journey, you know, or you will drive yourself crazy. A lot of the times, a lot of spiritual people feel like if you laughing, you ain't spiritual. If you goofy, you ain't spiritual. If you take part in, you know, like worldly things, like, fuck, smoking, drinking, having a good time, going out dancing, you ain't spiritual. But see, that's what man wants you to think. Spirit don't think like that. Spirit don't think like that. When you doing something and you giving offerings to spirit, what do spirit be wanting sometimes? They be wanting some cigars, they be wanting cigarettes, they be wanting rum, you know, they be wanting shit, you know what I'm saying? And they get the job done. So somebody needs to like get out of some type of boxed in mindset, trying to box spirit in. You can't control spirit the way you may be able to control man with emotional outbursts or with like guilt and judgment. You can't control spirit like that. I'm telling you straight up, spirit gonna always do what spirit needs to do. 10% the upright to make shit balanced. Spirit always seeks to balance things out. So you can't control spirit like that. Now there are spirits you can work with, but I'm talking about spirit, the divine. You know? You have the 6 of Wands in the upright position, clarifying the temperance. Spirit is like, if you just calm the fuck down and tap in, we'll be successful. The plan will go off without a hitch. We're closing out Capricorn season right now, but one of the lessons of Capricorn energy, not the Capricorn you don't like, But the Capricorn energy is patience, right? Patience. Saturn makes Capricorn wait, wait, wait. That's why a lot of Capricorns are late bloomers in life. But, you know, that's a very harsh energy to deal with. So maybe this Capricorn season has been very difficult for some of you guys. It could have started in Sagittarius season, but it could have been a difficult time. You had to learn how to wait for shit to happen. You had to realize that, like, motherfuckers probably ain't gonna just open up to you right off the bat. Things ain't just gonna fall in your lap. Like, it's gonna take patience and hard work at the same time, you know. But it's still success with the Temperance and the Six of Wands. It's like somebody's patience and grace is what's gonna gain them success. All right, let's see. All right, I already knew it was coming in. This is your relentless enemy, the Queen of Wands in reverse. You know, despite whatever you have been through, trials and tribulations, losses, we did have the Death card in the upright, loss of loved ones, you know, Knight of Pentacles in reverse, slow down on your plans, your money, whatever you've been through, you still have someone jealous of you, okay? I had a client who was like going through a really tough time at one point, like, and still had people jealous of them. It's crazy how you could be in one of your worst seasons and you will still have somebody envious of your life, envious of the way you kind of still keep yourself together. That's very possible. You may be thinking, oh, well, you know, I ain't even where I really want to be. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. You may be thinking like, damn, I ain't really got it the way I want it. Why would anybody be jealous of me? Why would anybody be, man, you could have a fucking shirt. A bitch could have a closet full of shirts, pants, shoes, jackets, and you have one shirt and get a compliment on that one shirt that you've been taking good care of, and the motherfucker be jealous of you for that one shirt. I'm telling you straight up. Queen of Wands energy in reverse. This is the succubus. This is somebody that's just jealous regardless. They don't even want to be around other abundant people. They don't want to be around other pretty people, beautiful people, handsome people. They don't want to be around anybody that they even think could like hint to any type of outstanding features or outstanding qualities or something outstanding about their character. You know, a lot of the people who have been through fucked up situations have great character. Have you ever seen like a homeless person and they be like feeding their dog and their dog be loving on them and loyal to them? That speaks volumes. That speaks volumes when an animal is willing to be homeless with your ass and loyal to you. Like, you know, sometimes people, they have a very contentious spirit. They suffer from the spirit of comparison. They suffer from the spirit of envy, jealousy, you know, and it doesn't matter if they doing better than you or whatever. Just some people just will be jealous of you over the stupid stuff. You don't even have to be where you set your potential at. You don't even have to be in a space where you proud of yourself. And there will still be somebody lingering in the crevices and cracks of spaces, looking at whatever image or vision they can get of you, being jealous of whatever it is they think you have that they don't embody. Every time this Queen of Wands in reverse looks at you, they feel unfortunate. And that's very unfortunate. but it's not your fault. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you know that this person is looking at you from a very shallow mindset. People who are envious sometimes are they don't possess critical thinking, and they definitely don't possess empathy. All right. Let's see here. Spirit says you need to protect yourself from this person. 7 of Wands. Because this could be somebody that wants to get close to you to kind of like shake you up. Where you at? I'm in my skin. When I jump out, you jump in. This person, they play the black background a lot. So if somebody is jealous of you and envious of you, you may not even. I mean, I fuck with a lot of intuitive people, so you may know it. Okay, like this is someone that'll just kind of like watch you every day, whatever way they can. All right, and just kind of like pick you apart. Oh, they had baby hair late like this. I need to do my baby hair late like this. Oh, you know, I don't know. It's just very stupid. Like it just it just seems very stupid, you know. But the Queen of Wands in reverse, the things that they're jealous of are very stupid. It doesn't even make sense. So that's why they're in the background, because if they say it out loud, you know, they're gonna feel stupid. Like, oh, they had a red tank top on. That must mean I need a red tank top. They only wore that red tank top because they know I'm secretly watching them, even though I said I'm not. Like somebody, like, I don't know, this Queen of Wands is envy and jealousy is like really getting the best of them. So if this is somebody in your life, you're just gonna have to like keep up a strong ass boundary, because this is the type of person that'll come in your life, 10 of Pentacles in reverse, and try to make you lose everything you have just because they don't have it. Let's see. King of Pentacles, yeah, you gotta stand firm. 7 of Wands with the King of Pentacles, yeah, protect yourself. This is somebody that they could look at you as if you have something they don't. Like maybe you don't know, but this could literally just be like your self-worth. Okay, I just heard 10th house. So this could be like your reputation, how you show up in the world, how you make your money, how you know, your legacy. So you have to protect that, because this Queen of Wands is gunning for it. This Queen of Wands in reverse, they gunning for it. Somebody mom dropped the ball too. And when they drop the ball, they unleash this type of demon into the world. Somebody hates their mom, but they act just like her. Somebody treats people the way they feel like their mom treated them. Or because the Queen of Wands in reverse can definitely be like a toxic ass mom. Um, or this is somebody that like takes out whatever pain that started at the root, because the mother is the root, the father is the root too. And we did have the King of Wands in reverse too. Somebody like treats people the way either their mother or their father treated them, and it was poor treatment. Or they have this weird misconception in their mind that like if a certain type of man come into their life, they supposed to treat them better than their father did. Or if a certain type of woman comes into their life, they supposed to like bear the brunt of the pain from the mom. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. This is like family secrets. This is like fucking dysfunction. You know what I'm saying? So somebody could have had a dysfunctional mom and dad, or their mom and dad could have had a dysfunctional relationship, which trickled down to them. And then they go out in the world with this dysfunctional misconception about how relationships are supposed to happen with the Lovers in reverse, or how they're supposed to relate to others and how others are supposed to relate to them. Like if somebody saw like a lot of arguing and making up, a lot of toxicity spewed back and forth, they think that that's how things are supposed to be. Like somebody has a very weird energy when it comes to the men and women that come into their life, will actually come in and out of their life with the Lovers in reverse. Like it's like people get in with this person, lovers, but then it quickly turns into reverse. They're like, oh, this person thrive on dysfunction. This person don't like peaceful relationships, platonic or romantic. Oh, I gotta go. Like if you this is the type of person that if like say you take a nap, say you worked a 12-hour shift, hey Shamika, and you take a nap. By the time you wake up, this person will already be done like broke up with you and then call themselves like getting back with you the whole while you was asleep. Lovers in reverse. Somebody like they don't see that they are like the seed of toxicity. But, you know, with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse and the Queen of Wands in reverse, this is something that they have been conditioned to do or think. But see, we have to be present. We're adults. Our trauma is not our fault, but it is our responsibility to not act out in our traumas all the time. Or, you know, society got y'all thinking that you're supposed to be like a soundboard for everybody's trauma, or like a vessel for it, or a punching bag for it. You can never say with the Seven of Wands, no, I'm gonna stay true to my energy with the King of Pentacles. Society has y'all thinking that that means that you're heartless and you don't care because you choose to protect your energy, right? The Pentacles can talk about money or energy. Like, you have to say when. You have to say when. What is this, please? Eight of Wands in reverse. This is blocking out things. You're going to have to block out anybody or anything that you feel like you got to protect yourself from. And this is not in a way of like spiritual bypassing or not taking accountability. That's not this. This is like, oh, you feel like a threat. You feel like a threat to my stability. You feel like a threat to everything I've worked hard for. I have to block you. Eight of Wands in reverse. I have to hold up a strong, not even a fucking healthy boundary, because I'm starting to feel low key like that's like some weak shit. Like, it's a fucking boundary. All right? that you gotta fucking uphold. What is this, please? Queen of Cups in reverse, because you dealing a court card energy. You dealing with somebody who is not empathetic. This is somebody that's very emotionally selfish and emotionally inconsiderate. Whatever they feeling is what you gonna have to deal with. And with the 8 of Wands in reverse, you're gonna have to say no. 8 of Wands, 7 of Wands, you're gonna have to say no. Okay? You're gonna have to be like, I don't care if you sad today. I'm not. I don't care if you want to be in a depressive state today. I don't. And you have to not feel guilty about that, because the Queen of Cups in reverse is notorious for guilt tripping you. Playing on your emotions. Playing on whatever string of emotion you have for them at all. If you got up today, you said today is going to be a good day. No matter what this Queen of Wands in reverse, Queen of Cups in reverse does or says, you still have to have that good day. Okay? The Queen of Cups in reverse is known for trying to enmesh, emotionally enmesh. So it's like, maybe you did have a bad day. This is someone that's like, I don't care if you had a bad day. My feelings supersede your bad day. With the Death card, I don't care if you are grieving a loss of something or someone. My emotions and my thoughts and my feelings supersede whatever it is you're processing. You cannot function healthily around anybody like this. Especially with the Queen of Wands in reverse, because, you know, they will try to like strong arm you into ignoring your own feelings, ignoring your own boundaries to prove to them their self-worth. Sometimes it's not even your boundary. Okay, with the 7 of Wands and the 8 of Wands, because the 8 of Wands in reverse goes back to the 7. Sometimes it's not even your boundary. It's the person that is faced with your boundary. And sometimes a lot of people place their self-worth on your boundaries. They place their self-worth on if you're going to break your boundary for them or not. If you break your boundary for them, then that means they mean something. You have to be okay with people feeling like you don't mean something just because you're not breaking your boundaries for them. Because they don't give a fuck about what you have to do, why you have to have those boundaries in place. Apathetic, very uncaring, very selfish. What is this, please? You know, the 8 of Wands too can sometimes talk about communication with the Queen of Cups in reverse too. This is somebody who only communicates when they're upset. They don't communicate when things are great. This is not someone that knows how to be like, oh my God, we had a really great day. Let's do this again tomorrow. Let's have a great day again tomorrow. They don't know how to communicate stuff like that. They don't know how to communicate things like, oh my God, I'm so glad, you know, you showed up for me. I'm so glad that, like, you know, they don't know how to communicate things like that. 9 of Wands in reverse, because they're like very weak. They're weak to the lower aspect of their emotion. They feel like, why would I say that things were good when that's how it's supposed to be? And then spirit will quickly show someone like this, like, oh, you think shit's sweet? You know, and that's when that person comes alive. Eight of Cups in reverse. They're going to stay in this space, though. That's their comfort zone. Comfort zones are a motherfucker. Comfort zones will make you waste your life, your time, your energy, your youth. Comfort zones are dangerous. Especially when you consider that comfort zones are usually attached to some type of feeling with the cups here. See, a lot of motherfuckers watch my readings and they think that something ain't what the fuck it is. The cups talk about feelings and emotions. 8 of Cups in reverse. Somebody is stuck in some old, outdated feeling, emotion, space. 9 of Wands in reverse. They're not even fighting to get out of it. They've already just given up. They've already just been like, yo, this is how I am. I'm going to stay this way. What is this, please? Bottom of the deck, 7 of Wands after tarot, though. So this makes this kind of person can come across as very defensive because they're stuck and stagnant in old emotion. They won't fight their way out of it, but they will fight to keep themselves in that, to prove that that's the reality. 8 of Cups in reverse goes back to the 7. The 7 of Cups is delusion in this aspect. The 7 of Cups is like confusion. Somebody doesn't want to fight their way out of confusion. They want to fight to stay in it. And you're going to have to exit stage left. All right. You're going to have to let people exist in whatever reality they want to. What's this 8 of Cups in reverse, please? Five of Pentacles in reverse. It's almost as if someone is afraid to come out of suffering. Someone is afraid to be understood. Someone is afraid to not carry around this victim mindset. That's strange. The 5 of Pentacles in reverse, this is somebody that has a way out. They have a way out of suffering. But with the 8 of Cups in reverse, somebody has some weird emotional attachment to suffering. It's become a part of their identity. What is this? I'm telling you the truth. Ace of Swords in the upright position. Bottom of the deck. After tarot, the 5 of Wands. It's like somebody don't know what their life would be like without confrontation, struggling, arguing, bitterness, emotional roller coasters and shit. Like somebody feel like that would be like a boring life, or someone feels like that would make them weak. Somebody feels like not suffering makes them weak. Not holding on to emotional baggage is what's going to make them weak. Somebody feels like if I just let go of all this bullshit, that's going to make them weak. Like somebody beats a dead horse. So that reality is what's going to keep, playing. All right. You have the magician in the upright position. Somebody needs to get to work. Somebody needs to really utilize their resources, money, materials, whatever, to get themselves out of that kind of rut. What is this magician, please, Spirit? Period. Wheel of Fortune in an upright position with the Four of Wands. Man, something can turn out so beautifully. You have the major arcana, the magician, the major arcana, Wheel of Fortune. And then you have the Four of Wands grounding it, bringing it in, solidifying it. Somebody is in the position right now to manifest abundance, good fortune, the home they want, the lifestyle they want, the stability they want. It's literally at somebody's fingertips. You see his hands. You look at the magician's hands. It's literally at somebody's fingertips. But can't nobody make you want it. Somebody has to be self-motivated. I'm telling you. Ain't nobody coming to fucking save you. Somebody has to get the fucking ball rolling. Wheel of Fortune, the wheel is turning in your favor at this time. All right, what is it? Bottom of the deck. The World in the upright position. It's time to create a new cycle. It's time. We talked about Saturn earlier, about that discipline, that waiting period. It's time to usher into a new cycle in your life. It's time to open up for this new cycle. The 9th house is expansion with the Wheel of Fortune. Saturn governs the 10th house. Low key the 11th when you're looking at like Aquarius energy, but like this is like a turn of events where things could be successful. But it's all about how somebody is utilizing their resources, their time, their energy. On the magician card, he has all the suits. He has the wand, the pentacle, the sword, the cups, the mind, the body, the thoughts. You know what I'm saying? The action. That's all the things. You have all the tools readily available. How are you going to execute this plan? How are you going to utilize your resources so that they could benefit you? That's what Spirit is saying right now. Not sitting around thinking about who didn't do what and how, all that shit don't matter with the major arcanas coming out so bold. Like, it's time to think of the bigger scheme of things. Saturn will punish you for wasting time. All right, let's see. Saturn will punish you for wasting time and resources. Hermit in reverse. All right. Somebody needs to stop over analyzing shit. Hermit represents Virgo. Virgo's motto is I analyze. But with it being in reverse, it's like somebody then went into analysis paralysis. They overanalyze every fucking thing to where they can't even think straight no more. But, that's somebody's comfort zone. So I ain't even really gonna get it too much of that because that's annoying to me. It's fucking annoying to me. When even if I catch myself doing it, I'm gonna snap my okay, all right. You already thought over it 20 million times. What you gonna do with the thoughts? What you gonna do with the wisdom, the knowledge, the understanding? What you gonna do with all of that? This is not the time to sit around and overanalyze shit. Just get shit going. Get shit moving. With the Magician. Virgo is ruled by Mercury. The Magician card is ruled by Mercury. Mercury is shared by Gemini and Virgo. Gemini is an air sign. And Gemini is represented by the Magician. Geminis tend to overthink shit. So somebody needs to stop overthinking things and just get shit going. Get shit done. You like somebody got the resources. That's the crazy thing with the Magician. And like somebody got the money, the tools, or whatever, and they're just like sitting there like, oh, but let me. And then you know what'll happen? When you put yourself in analysis paralysis, the next thing you won't even have the resources anymore, or they'll be outdated, or you won't have enough. Like somebody needs to like get out of that energy. Yeah. Bottom of the deck here is the Nine of Swords. And that's anxiety. Somebody thinks themselves into anxiety. And then guess what happens after that? Queen of Swords in reverse. They become bitter. Somebody thinks themselves into bitterness. Somebody thinks themselves into bitterness, mean-spiritedness. Hey, Lily. Somebody does that. Like, they think so much till they start thinking like the worst with the Queen of Swords in reverse. And the Nine of Swords. Like, they overthink things. And then, like, whatever they're overthinking about, they become bitter about it. Queen of Swords is very bitter. But they don't even see that they've thought themselves into this bitterness because they wasted time and resources and energy. Somebody needs to learn how to fucking enjoy life, man. Seriously. What is this? Six of Wands in reverse. Nine of Cups in reverse. Whoever this Queen of Swords in reverse is, they're not happy right now. They're not happy. They don't feel successful with the Six of Wands in reverse. They feel like, with the Nine of Cups in reverse, they feel like life is passing them by. They feel like they just watching everybody enjoy the simplest things and they don't have nothing. That's their own mindset though, because the swords is the thought. I'm telling you, somebody thinks themselves into bitterness, or they think themselves up out of a good time, but it's only the thoughts in the Nine of Swords. But then with the Queen of Swords, it becomes action, it becomes personality, it becomes communication, it becomes how they communicate with others. Like somebody can't see how like they're standing in their own way. They are the reason they're unhappy and unsuccessful. And I know people don't want to hear that, but it's the fucking truth. Somebody is their own worst enemy. What is this? I'm telling you the truth. High Priestess in the upright position. Somebody may just like need like a spiritual advisor or some shit, you know? Because with the Nine of Swords and the Queen of Swords in reverse, it's like somebody's not seeing things clearly. They not thinking right. Like somebody may need a high priestess or a priest to like help them or some shit. What is this high priestess, please, Spirit? Period. 4 of Wands. Now, if it's not somebody needing a high priestess, there's somebody who is extremely gifted, intuitive, is in tune with like otherworldly things. They're about to have a very stable period of their life. If you resonate with this high priestess energy, things are about to get stable in your life. Your intuition is leading you in the right direction. Your intuition is solid with the 4 of Wands. You're not out here wilding out. You're very stable. You're very secure at this time. Even if things external to you could be 5 of Wands, things are external to you could be chaotic, but there's something going on in your immediate sacred space that's safe and solid. Yeah, bottom of the deck here. 5 of Cups in reverse. I feel like if you are this high priestess, you have no regrets. With the 4 of Wands, it's like your intuition, has led you to this space where you are solid. You've done the shadow work. You don't feel sad about certain things anymore. You're not letting like the weight of the world hold you down. You're not allowing like grudges, and you're not crying over spilled milk, over woulda, shoulda, couldas and shit. Like with the 10 of Swords in the upright, coming out with the Temperance in the upright, you have definitely allowed divine intervention to come in and close out certain things in your life. As they say, let go and let God. I feel like your spirits are allowing doors to close. Endings to harsh situations that have taken place in your life. All you had was spirit to lean on. With the High Priestess and the Temperance, both major arcana here, all you had was your guardian angels with you. Motherfuckers ain't gonna understand that, and they gonna envy you for it with the 10 of Swords. People could have like tried to stab you in the back because you spiritually sound. People could have tried to bring like, detrimental situations into your life just because you embody this Temperance and High Priestess energy. So, those are the times when you got to realize you're not walking alone. People going to discard you because you don't give in to the dysfunction. People going to discard you because you got, now the 9th house again with the Temperance, that's that energy of that optimism. Like how you still got life in you after all these swords was in your back. With this 10 of Swords here. That's what spiritual envy is. Spiritual envy is like people envying your connection to spirit. People envying your connection to God. People being jealous of you because you're the alchemist. It's sad, but that shit happens. Bottom of the deck is the 8 of Pentacles in reverse, but these are lazy ass people. People who don't want to get the work done, or they don't want to endure nothing. So they just choose to suffer because they don't. And that's the crazy thing, is you pick your suffering. You pick your poison. You going to suffer by staying stuck in old situations, or you going to suffer because you opening yourself up to the new and being balanced and changing shit. Either way, you going to feel something either way. Confirmation, bottom of the deck here is the Hierophant in an upright position. Spirit is like, look, Hierophant in the upright, Six of Pentacles. I'm here helping you. What you gonna do with the help? Not Ace of Wands in reverse. Somebody don't even want to hear that. Ace of Wands in reverse is a very impatient energy. You know? I'm telling you at this time, be mindful of the energy transferences around you. Don't let nobody come in and give you their sorrow. They walk off with your grace and your abundance and your gifts, because it ain't for them. Now they can't take what's for you, but they can distract you from it, try to delay you from it. You know, Ace of Wands in reverse can talk about delays. People know spirit working with you. With the Hierophant and the upright and Six of Pentacles, people know you got a direct line to spirit. Whether they say it to you or not, because you know some people be having their ass on their shoulders, right? They had their ass on their shoulders about whatever anointing that's over your life, but with the Six of Pentacles, they want a piece of it and want you to share it with them. But with the Ace of Wands in reverse, they're not going to sing your praises. They're not going to acknowledge how spirit is moving through you, but they still want a piece though. With the Hierophant, the High Priestess, Six of Pentacles, they still want it though. Hold on, y'all. Let me go check my food. All right, I'm back. What you talking about, AV? I told your ass I'd be right back. Ah. All right. You on timeout, AV. You know what? Trying to think that you won't be listening to me, AV. All right. Let's move forward. You know what? You under the weather. Same excuse MS had last week. Well, I'm under the weather too, goddammit. All right, let's see. Hope you feel better, babe. All right, let's see, gang. All right. Lovers in reverse with the Judgment in reverse. So there's just a connection that's not going to be reignited, for lack of better words. All right. Now, some of you guys are like, look, the old relationships are dead and gone. I feel like this is a huge representation with the major arcanas here that you have completely moved on from old relationships. Like you not thinking about reviving nothing with nobody. Like some of y'all don't want to reconcile with nobody. Some of y'all feel like you were with the person, the worst person you could have ever been with. Like somebody like, I don't care if it was the last person in the world, I would not be back with that person. Like somebody feels like that. And then somebody got an ex-husband or an ex-spouse who even has the audacity to entertain even a thought in their mind that the reason you are like that is because you want them back. That is not why you acting like that, Spirit says. Let me see. Because somebody could think like you doing something out of jealousy. Let's see, what is this? Yeah, hangman in reverse. You like, no, I'm not. I'm just blocked off from you. Like somebody think like, I don't know, Four of Cups in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Somebody feel like somebody got a big ego. Like somebody feel like the reason you act in a certain way is because it's over. I don't know. Somebody has a very skewed concept of what this is here. Okay. You don't care for Cups in reverse because you don't care. Not because you jealous of whatever. I don't know. Maybe they in some unhealthy relationship and you I don't know. You gotta have something to do with this. Oh, bottom of the deck, Empress. So this could be like, you know, this could be your child's mother or you could be the child's mother with the Empress. But somebody feel like you act in a certain way because you jealous or something like that. But I feel like with the Four of Cups in reverse, Judgment in reverse, you just like, no, I'm acting like that because I'm calling it bullshit and I don't care. But like somebody could be like thinking in their mind it has something to do with some type of jealousy. Now, for some of you guys, if you are on the receiving end of this, it does have something to do with jealousy. Like the only reason somebody disconnected from you or started to act apathetic with you is due to some type of jealousy. with the Empress energy here, like somebody's jealous of like the way you dress. You know, the Empress energy, this is a person who's like very elegant, you know, like very well spoken, or you know, this is the type of person that be like, oh my God, company coming, let me get myself together, or oh my goodness, I'm going such and such a place, let me pull myself together. Like somebody could be jealous with the Empress energy of like the way you show up in the world, the way you dress, the way your hair is, the way you put yourself together. This person could be like, if you thank you, if you're finding yourself at this time like randomly having acne and shit, and you know you don't have acne, or like you just feeling like blah for some reason, and you know it ain't your time in a month or nothing like that, this is projection from whoever this is in this Four of Cups in reverse. Like this is somebody who it feels very emotionally affected by like your beauty or your sense of style or whatever. I don't know, you know. They pretend like they don't, but it's like all they can think of. What is this, please? Can you show me? Yeah, King of Swords in reverse. You know, this could even be a guy, or this could just be a woman that operates out of like toxic masculinity. But this is a person, court card energy here, who just like, if they know you look beautiful, King of Swords in reverse is gonna lie and say you don't, or they're gonna find something to like uh pick apart about you, so that you like, somebody doesn't like that you're very confident with the Empress energy. And you started off with the Nine of Pentacles. You know, if you are a woman, this could be a man that's like very intimidated by the fact that like you're not needy with the Four of Cups in reverse. It has nothing to do with like, oh, I'm a boss bitch and I got money and it has nothing to do with that. This King of Swords in reverse needs someone who's needy. Like they need someone who like hangs on to their every word, who seeks their validation. But with the Empress energy, you could be somebody that's like doesn't give a fuck about the validation from anyone, male or female. Now, if this is a woman, a feminine energy in your life, this is a woman who feels like, oh, so you making all these changes and you ain't ran it by me? Not saying that you have to ask them for permission, but this will be a woman who feels like if you didn't run something by them, then that means that you didn't ask their validation. Somebody gets very threatened by you not either like not explaining yourself to them, not seeking out validation for the changes you're making in your life or something like that. Seeking validation by the way you're glowing and growing. Somebody's just very threatened here by like your abundant energy. Has nothing to do with what you physically honestly have. It's just some kind of energy about you with the Major Arcana Empress. This is like, okay, so like maybe you can see this inside of like different relationships in your life, where maybe people are like magnetically drawn to you because the Empress attracts, they don't chase. You could be someone who people are magnetically drawn to, even if you, with the Four of Cups in reverse, like try to shy away from that. Like you're not like, hey, look at me. You're kind of just like, I don't give a fuck if you see me or not. I'm still showing up. Like there's something about you that's very magnetic. And no matter what type of connection or relationship you're in, this King of Swords in reverse represents someone who's weak-minded. They're going to always find offense to that. Like, and if you notice on this Empress card, she's got animals at her feet. So maybe even animals like you. Like there's something about you that's very attractive in nature. And that could be very threatening to people. Even if you don't want that type of attention. Don't get me wrong, some people thrive on that type of attention. Like, some people need that. But the Empress in the upright doesn't. Because they're very abundant on their own, right? Let's see. Six of Cups. You could remind somebody of their mom. Now, if you remind this King of Swords in reverse of their mom, run. Head for the hills. I don't know why Spirit just said Norman Bates. What movie is that? It's an old ass movie. Bates Hotel. Norman Bates. Is it Psycho? Girl, give me the line. Okay. Yeah, Psycho. Mm-hmm. You could remind somebody of their mom and they hate their mom. And if this is a woman and they hate their mom, they act just like their mom. Like, all the negative attributes that they say their mom have, they embody those same things. So you're going to have to tread lightly with the Six of Cups, because that's the imprint. That's the imprint here. Somebody gonna really have to, like, take a look at themselves. Somebody needs to learn how to catch themselves when they're acting like the people that hurt them. Somebody gonna have to catch themselves when they're treating children or their children the way they feel like their mom treated them. Somebody gonna really, you see how this Empress is holding their stomach? Like, somebody gonna have to catch themselves when they see themselves acting out in the same patterns and the same expressions or attitude or emotions that they feel like Six of Cups that happened to them in the past. Yep. Because this King of Swords in reverse with the Six of Cups, this is like a learned behavior. What is this, please? Three of Pentacles in reverse. Like, if somebody had like an overbearing person in their life, with the Three of Pentacles in reverse, the Two of Swords, it's like, it's almost like birds of a feather flock together. Like, somebody somebody likes to be around people who ignore the truth, or like liars. Three of Pentacles in reverse, they like to cause separation amongst solidity. Somebody doesn't feel worthy to be accepted, so they might sit back and critique everyone who accepts each other as they are. They may sit back with the King of Swords in reverse and think illogically. Like, whatever this King of Swords in reverse does, it always breaks something. It breaks, I don't know. Fuck. Whatever they're involved in, they break it. Period. All right, let's move forward. All right, let's see here. Five of Swords. I'm telling you, they break it. Somebody is always in a state of mental conflict. Jesus Christ, bro. Bottom of the deck is the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. Don't expect for this person to ever give you any good news either. Be careful, because this is somebody who be lying. Like, they'll, with the Three of Pentacles in reverse, where'd that go? Right here, yeah. This is somebody who will come and like tell you like horror stories of the way other people treated them so that you can be in conflict, but it's not true. The conflict is in this person's mind. Because the Three of Pentacles in reverse, that's like triangulation. Like, be careful of somebody like bringing you bad news to triangulate you into some situation that's just full of conflict. I just heard name drop. So with the Page of Pentacles in reverse, Three of Pentacles in reverse, you might not be even in the vicinity of this, and somebody like name dropping you into some conflict. Like, yeah, ask collective, or like, yeah, because collective was like, it's some kind of way somebody is trying to like implement you into some type of conflict they got going on. But with the Three of Pentacles in reverse, it's like you're not even a part of it. You're not even involved in it. You wasn't even there. You wasn't at none of the meetings. Like, what is this? Yeah, Eight of Pentacles. You wasn't even there. You was off somewhere else working on something else more important. Somebody could be trying to like, I said implement you. I meant another word. You know the word I meant. It you into some shit you wasn't even a part of. After Tarot Eight of Pentacles, you could be patting yourself on the back for a job well done, or working on some projects, or just getting some shit done, or shit just basically at work, or just minding your own business. And somebody could be trying to like put you in some shit you had nothing to do with at all. Why are they doing this? Show me, please. Star in reverse, because they're unhealed. They're unhealed. They need somebody to like suffer with. So be mindful for some of you. Somebody putting you in something, Five of Swords, some type of conflict you had nothing to do with. Don't let nobody carry news to you either. Don't let nobody tell you what so-and-so did or what so-and-so said or nothing like that. Because now this is not somebody that you genuinely know ain't gonna put you in no bullshit. This is somebody who is gonna purposefully try to like put you in some bullshit because they don't want to be in some type of conflict alone with the Five of Swords, Three of Pentacles in reverse. Page of Pentacles in reverse. No. This is not trustworthy energy at all. So be careful of somebody trying to be like, yeah, collective was there. You was not there. You was at work. Eight of Pentacles. You was doing some other shit. Your focus was elsewhere. Because somebody don't want to take the blame for something that they caused. So they want to put you in it, you know? With the Five of Swords too, this person been itching to do that for a long time. So they're just looking for an avenue to like put you in some type of bullshit with them. They're just looking for a way, like, I don't know why it's so important for you. What's at the bottom of the deck? Hermit. That's why. That's because I'm like, Spirit, why is it so important for them to get collective in it? It's because you're never around. Like you never in nothing. With the Hermit, you never in nothing. Hermit coming out with the 10 of Wands, you never in other people's business. That is something that can really put people in the 5 of Swords energy. Because they're like, no, there's got to be there's got to be something this person did wrong. There's got to be some type of conflict. There's got to be something that there's got to be some mess or something this person, like somebody just want to implement you into something because there's never been nothing about you. With the 10 of Wands and the Hermit, this is like you choosing to stay to yourself. You got to look at the Hermit is in the middle. The surrounding energy is the 5 of Swords, the 10 of Wands. Some of y'all need to take my tarot class. But anyway, you choosing to stay to yourself because you know what type of bullshit people be on, what type of bullshit is out there. You know that as the Hermit, you know that like people are carrying burdensome ass energy. And you know too, as the Hermit, there's nowhere for you to go like that, but within. Because if you go left, here's the 5 of Swords. If you go right, here's the 10 of Wands. So you're like, okay, I can't go to either of those energies. I gotta go within to fix this shit. Like this is the attributes of a wise spirit, a strong spirit, somebody that's like, because I'm seeing a person, thank you, Spirit. I'm seeing a person that's like, yo, if I go try to like vent to them and tell them what I'm going through, 5 of Swords, they gonna take that as a moment to like one up me or to feel like, yes, finally you down bad. If I go to the right, 10 of Wands, this is somebody that's gonna take the opportunity to be like, oh, so they down bad. Let me dump my burdens on them too because they vulnerable. So this is somebody that's like feels like they can't go left or right. So they just gotta go within with the Hermit because they really can't. 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Trust either position. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it be like that. And sometimes Spirit will do you like that so that you can lean on your own understanding in certain situations, so that you can trust your own inner voice with the Hermit energy, so that you don't have to look for bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you just got to be careful. You know what I'm saying? Who you being vulnerable with. So it's like somebody just kind of feel like, well, I can't say nothing to them, and I damn sure can't say nothing to them. Like somebody back is really against the wall. Like all somebody really got is they self. Like that's all somebody really has is themselves. But that's not for all of you, because some of you do have people you can go to, but you just don't. All right, let's see here. What is this, please? King of Cups in reverse. Yeah, somebody don't know who to be vulnerable with. Because, you know, the King of Cups in reverse is court card energy, but it's also an energy of somebody that's very emotionally manipulative, right? So this is the type of person, if you go to them and you be like, yo, I'm in a very bad situation right now. I just really need some help. They're going to think of a way that they can like, they could be in a bad situation too, right? So they're like, yes, I found somebody to suffer with. And they feel like, yes, that's the way we're going to bond, through this suffering right here. But you can't trust them. What is this, please? Yeah, 4 of Cups, you can't trust it. You might heal faster than this person. Bottom of the deck is the Star. If you heal faster than this person, they're gonna punish you emotionally though. They're gonna try to like re-wound you. They're gonna show you that they're not as empathetic as you thought. They're gonna show you that they don't give a fuck about you. With the Star, major arcana, the Star, if you heal before this person, or say the universe sees fit that you heal away from this person, because sometimes in order for you to heal, you have to be away from what hurt you. You have to be away from the things that kind of like kind of made you feel safe when you were wounded. Sometimes, you have to get away to heal. But the King of Cups in reverse, court card energy, is not someone that's going to let you get away from the pain. They'll take you out before they let you move on and heal away from them. Heal elsewhere or with someone else, or enjoy life. Y'all supposed to suffer together as far as the King of Cups in reverse is concerned. And if they catch a whiff of you laughing and being happy elsewhere, they coming for you. This breaks their heart. This breaks the trauma bond. So they're going to try to traumatize you with the King of Cups in reverse, Four of Cups, so that you can be back needing them again. But it's going to be toxic. It's going to be topsy-turvy. It's never going to be grounded. It's never going to be true, genuine emotion, love, exchange of emotion. It's never going to be real. It's going to be conditional with the Four of Cups. Conditioned upon you still suffering, so that they can, the King of Cups in reverse likes suffrage, okay? They like it. That's their personality. That's their personality. Suffrage is their personality. That's how they feel alive and grounded. But that's also, too, how they can always be attached to the pleasure and the lovely sorrow that they have of being the victim. They're not going to want to interact with you when you are the Star in the upright, healing, full of hope. They're not. And you have to not care about that. And you have to still heal. All right, let's see. What is this? All right, Spirit said get a different deck. All right. Thanks to everybody who liked the video. I appreciate you guys. All right, let's see. All right. Okay. All right, you guys have Avenger in reverse, shadow attribute, resorting to violence in the name of a cause. Okay, so this is somebody who kind of like seeks blind justice, okay? So, you ever watched like what's that one movie? It's a cartoon movie. All right, whatever. You ever seen like those movies where like the villain always has their origin story, and it's like, oh, I was always the black sheep. I was always cast out. I was unpopular. Nobody wanted to be around me. This is that type of person, right? Now, yes, we understand, but they don't gotta try to destroy the world because of it. You know what I'm saying? They don't have to try to like burn everything down. This is that type of person. Their cause is they need to feel like the savior. So if they gotta crash and burn everything around them, they will do that. That's their cause. Somebody doing something for the wrong reason, like somebody causing problems so that they can save it. This is like a savior complex. Like somebody wants to start drama or chaos just so they can swoop in and act like they saving the day or some weird shit. And if that's not the case, this is just somebody fighting the wrong cause. Like they fighting the wrong enemy. Period. Somebody is fighting the wrong enemy, and they feel so self-righteous about it. All right, let's see. You got dilettante. Delights in the arts without having to be a professional. Alerts you to the danger of becoming superficial in your pursuits. Now you have the light attribute of this. So it's like whoever this villain is, it's like they're fighting against somebody who's trying to do the right thing. Who's just like with the Eight of Pentacles. Delighting in their art or whatever it is that they like to do. It says without having to be professional. So maybe some of you guys have like some certain hobbies or things that you're good at. And maybe it won't be the best idea for you to make those things like a job or to monetize those things because it may strip away the joy from it. We all have to have like certain things that are just for us. And you may have spaces and things in your life that are just for you. And maybe whoever this Avenger in reverse is here, they feel shut out of that. It says delights in the arts without having to be professional. So this is like you not bringing your work home, as they say. Like maybe you go to work and you don't have people from the job hanging out at your house. You don't invite people from work to like the cookouts or your spa day. It's like because you don't want to have to bring that energy of professionalism into the things that you delight in doing. And that's fine. But somebody with the Avenger in reverse could feel like they have to challenge that. It says alerts you to the danger of becoming superficial in your own pursuits. So this is like knowing you don't really get along with your coworkers like that, but you invite them because it look good. Spirit is like waving the flag like, don't do that, don't do that. Like this is somebody who has to like keep like their hobbies and the fun things they like to do separate from their professional life so that shit don't overlap. Like allowing people from work to follow you on social media and shit, especially if you work in like, a certain environment or corporate America or shit like that. And even if you fucking don't, You don't want your people from work watching you on social media, turning up and having a good time and shit, like stuff like that. Like whatever your little getaway is, it needs to be separate from like your professional life because it could get ugly with the Avengers in reverse. This is how bitches turn into snitches, you know? Yeah, they didn't come into work yesterday, but I saw that they posted a salad on their story. You know, weird shit like that. Now somebody got a cause to fight for it. You know, it's some underhanded shit like that. But what they really mad is that you didn't go to lunch with them that day, and you didn't go show up to Chili's with everybody after work, but then you posted the salad somewhere else. You know, it's like they with a call. It says resorting to violence in the name of a cause. So it's like somebody is gonna like if you let someone get inside of the things that are sacred to you in your peaceful space, they'll find a reason to fight against that, and it could get violent. All right, let's see. But it's disguised though. It's not really for a cause. It's something that's going on within them. You know? All right, let's see. You got pioneer in reverse, shadow attribute, compulsive need to keep moving on. Somebody is an escapist here. Somebody's an escapist. Like this is somebody that just be like starting families and probably got families in different cities and shit and then just move on. Like like this is somebody you see it's a light bulb, right? Lights are on but no one's home type shit. Like they don't even see that they're escaping responsibility. Somebody escapes responsibility a lot. Child eternal. So this could be like an absentee parent or like this could be one of your parents, or this could be like a co-parenting situation where somebody not taking care of the child they have, but they go and have children elsewhere. And it's like you probably still with the same children or child you had when y'all was together. They didn't have more, but they the escapists. Child eternal too. They probably got like parents that enable this shit. Like they still like a child some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? We talked about arrested development earlier. Like somebody like I don't know. It's like somebody like Child Eternal says determined to remain young in body, mind, and spirit. Ability to see things with fresh eyes. So like some of you guys may be the Child Eternal where like you still embody that like youthful spirit about you. But for on the opposite side with the shadow attribute, this is somebody that like escapes and they have children everywhere. The shadow attribute is this inability to grow up and be responsible, extreme dependency on others for physical security. So like, you know, there's two things here, you know, that's going on. And Spirit wants you to know that some of you guys will have like this eternal youth because you're the parent that stayed. You're the parent that went through the stages. There's some type of eternal youth here that's embodied in someone. If you look on this card here, it's like there's a mother and a child here, and they're like flying over a field of sunflowers. Like somebody's gonna have like some type of eternal youthful spirit about them because they enriched, thank you, Spirit, the youth of a child. Okay? Now, whoever this escapist is, their light is dimming. Okay? The light is dimming. They're very selfish. If you look inside this light bulb, there's a heart upside down. So this is the type of parent that's like, well, I gotta have a life too. Yes, you do, but they always had a life. They've never had to be, um, is it called custodial parent? I don't know, gang. They never, that's what I heard, custodial parent. They never had to be like the one that, oh, they got sick at school, they get the call. Like, this is someone who's secondary because they're an escapist. Something like that, Spirit says. So that's what's going on there. And oh my God, I'm about to cry. I don't even know why, but Spirit just showed me like a vision of like a child always like honoring the parent that stayed, but in a like a very graceful way, not like a showboaty way, but just like, if you resonate with this, it's like your child is like always gonna keep you alive. Like, you will be the ancestor on the altar that they give offerings to and thanks to and remembrance to and love to. Like, you will be that one with the child eternal. That's eternity, infinity. Like, if you are a parent, you will always be remembered for these light attributes. That is something that's solid and true here. Let's see. Wow. You guys got mentor in the upright. They trust you. Light attribute, passing on wisdom and refining a student's character. If you look here on this card, there's an elder with their wing wrapped around a child. I'm telling you. You know what's crazy? I just saw two generations. Right? Some of you guys have somebody in spirit that has their wings wrapped around you, that's enabling you into this child eternal energy for you and your child or your childlike spirit to soar. If you were wondering, like, do I have an angel around me? Yes. On the mentor card, this elder has their wings wrapped around this younger energy. Yes, you do. Somebody is guiding you. Let me go turn the oven off. Hold on, y'all. Dang. All right, I'm back. Yes. So you definitely have an eternal energy. Like, it's so generational here. Because, like, some people respectfully have been, like, adopted. So they don't know their family. They don't know, like, who their ancestors are or who their spirit guides are and stuff like that. This is letting me know, like, the benevolent ones are with you with the light attribute here and the child eternal. So it's like, I encourage you, if you have, because with the mentor energy, this could just be like somebody younger than you, or, younger than you in spirit, because, spirit defies age, right? So, like, just guide them and, like, know that you guys are protected, even against this um fucking Avenger in reverse, against this Pioneer in reverse. Somebody could have, with the Pioneer in reverse is telling me, like, somebody could have, like, been a child and had, like, somebody in their family that was good to them and somebody in their family that was bad to them, and it could have been in very close quarters. And maybe for some of you, the person that was really good to you is no longer on this earthly plane, but they're still there with you in spirit. But there's an energy of, like, you protect them and I'm gonna protect you. As long as you trying to do right by them, I'm gonna do right by you. It's like, the better you treat your child or your eternal child, the stronger your protection, the stronger your connection to your spirit guides will be. This is definitely generational for some of you. It's a trickle down effect. It's like you treating your children better than you were treated. You being a better mom or father than you had. Or if you don't have children, this is like you treating that inner child within you better than you were treated as a child, and giving yourself the things that you were unable to receive as a child due to the pioneer. The pioneer is supposed to be like the guidance, the blueprint, you know? And maybe somebody didn't have the best example. And maybe somebody's looking for a better example with the mentor, child eternal. This is also letting me know that somebody is committed to inner child healing. Okay? Because with the pioneer in reverse, the person who could have shown them that, like, okay, thank you. Somebody feels like, I wouldn't have to do inner child healing if the pioneer, the blueprint, would have just did good by me. Somebody feels that way. And so somebody has to be committed to giving that child eternal now the right direction. Now the good things. And somebody's going to be successful in this. We have here the warrior coming out in the upright position. And it ain't going to be easy. This shit ain't sweet. It says strength, skill, discipline, and toughness of will, heroism, stoicism, and self-sacrifice in conquering the ego. The lower aspect of the ego. Okay? I'm telling you, this spiritual shit ain't for everybody. And I know people want to feel like everything is one size fits all, but it's not. It takes a warrior to navigate these spiritual waters. It takes a warrior to navigate this shit. I'm telling you, it does. It takes strength, skill, discipline, and stoicism, toughness of will. That means not being broken easily. That means knowing the warrior picks and chooses their battles wisely. There's not a lot of warriors. That's why the warriors that we do have, we got to let them be. We got to let them roam free. You cannot cage a warrior. You cannot tame a warrior or a person with a warrior spirit. You cannot. And you will face judgment every time you do. The warrior is here to challenge the societal norms. The warrior is here to be the rebel with the cause. But they're still disciplined and stoic, which means they're not jumping at every dog that bark. And see, and I'm going to tell you something that's funny to me. Because a warrior with the stoicism is very solid. They're not always complaining. They're not always jumping to fight or to jump into some shit. The warrior is always seen as weak. The warrior is always seen as, oh, if I was you, I would be popping off or I would be acting crazy. That's not what a warrior do. And I'm gonna tell you, side note, anytime somebody tell you, if I was you, I would have been, that mean they already too much in your business, too much in your energy, too micromanaging you behind the scenes and wanting a piece of your fucking life. And those be the same people that always find themselves in unnecessary drama, quarrels, and shit like that because they don't embody the spirit of a warrior. The spirit of a warrior knows how to be stoic. Everything is not every fucking thing. It says toughness of will. Right? Do as thou wilt. See, the warrior knows how to temper themselves. The warrior knows, like, I would crush so-and-so, or I would crush this energy. I'm going to just use toughness of will and stoicism. You're not going to catch a warrior fighting an opponent of less value. Only cowards do that. But you will also find cowards who try to draw the warrior into unnecessary battle. But the stoicism in you is not going to allow you to do that. And that's where the self-sacrifice of conquering the lower aspect of your ego comes in. Because see, the lower aspect of your ego going to tell you, oh, I need to drive my point home. I need to argue. I need to fight unceasingly. I need to snap off. No. You've already lost. You've already lost when you do that. Now's the time for you to embody the spirit of a warrior, because if you waste energy going around fighting unnecessary battles, you ain't gonna have no strength to fight the ones that count. And that could mean life or death for you, spiritually or physically. All right, let's move forward. You guys got goddess in reverse, exploitation of the female nature and form. Yeah. So you have to be a warrior right now, because maybe you are very elegant all the time. Maybe you're very calm and blah, blah, blah. Because when you in your divine feminine energy, you don't feel a need to project. You don't feel a need to, aggress. But you may have to step into your warrior energy, because you may have some goddesses, some succubus here, goddess in reverse, that are coming at you on the shadow attribute of things. And you're going to have to be a warrior for that. Because people might try to exploitate your kindness. People might try to exploit, like, your gentle nature, your easygoing nature. Because see, the goddess doesn't have to be loud and pumping out their chest and talking shit all the time. The goddess just be chilling on the throne, enjoying the things that the universe provides for them. But to see, the goddess in reverse doesn't know how to do that. They don't know. I'm telling you, the goddess in reverse don't know when to be present, appreciative, and leave well enough alone. And you might, with the warrior energy, you might have to defend yourself from that, because at the bottom of the deck here, you got Samaritan in reverse. So this is like somebody got you fucked up. They have already placed you in this good Samaritan role when you could have a shadow attribute as well, you know? Yeah. Be mindful of the Samaritan energy in reverse, like I said, because this is exploitation. This is somebody who will cause a problem in your life and then come in acting like they trying to save you from it. It's like somebody hitting you in the knee with a brick and then be like, oh my God, let me rush you to the emergency room. Yeah, the fuck you think? That's the least you could do. You don't want to bust me in the knee. It's like somebody wants to play Good Samaritan in your life, and with the warrior energy here, it's like you are fighting your own battles. You don't need them to do that. And that's offensive to them. So they're going to create situations in your life to where they have to save you. Or they just pretending. They acting like their intentions are good with you when they not. The goddess in reverse shadow attribute is very jealous. So somebody could be very jealous of you and causing some type of drama with you to turn around and act like they smoothing some shit over, some weirdo ass shit. Stay away from these weirdo ass people, because they be thinking like the toxicity that they bring to the table is somehow helping you. But they on some bullshit. They're not confident with the goddess in reverse. They're not confident within themselves. You know what I'm saying? So if you're dealing with somebody who's not confident within themselves, what you think they're going to bring to your life? What you think they're going to show up as? Toxicity or drama, or I don't know. They're going to try to put the responsibility of their self-worth on you. Now, everything you do is about them. It's about the goddess in reverse is very conceited, very self-centered. Like, you could change the way you dress. All of a sudden it has something to do with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to get away from those types of people. And don't allow them to give you nothing or do nothing for you. Don't exchange no type of energy with them. Because all they're going to be doing is sitting back and trying to find loopholes in whatever you're doing and saying to confirm their delusions. All right, let's see. All right, you guys got magpie addiction with elf mischief. Somebody needs to be mindful of the spirit of addiction right now. It could be strong in somebody's life, okay? It don't have to just be addiction to substances. Like, people act like that's the only addictions that matter. That's not it with the mischief. This could be a motherfucker here with the mischief. You see how they sitting there all cocky? This could be somebody that be like, I don't drink, I don't smoke. But with the mischief energy, they gossip, they messy, they always causing drama everywhere they go. They addicted to conflict and confrontation. They addicted to like just keeping up trouble, keeping up mess everywhere they go. Right? With the addiction and mischief, somebody's addicted to mischief. It's like, I said that earlier. Like, somebody just like, that's their thing. That's how they get off. They get off on like, I don't know, just being a bad seed. Like, somebody love that shit. Like, soon as they get up in the morning, in the rising, it's a morning for them. Morn. Soon as they get up in the morning, they like, they don't even be like, thank you, God, for covering me for the night. Thank you, my guardian angels. They don't say no, nothing but, they don't say nothing benevolent when they get up in the rising. Soon as they get up, they thinking about some shit they gotta keep up. Some mess they gotta start. Some mess they fell asleep thinking about. Like, you gotta beware of these motherfuckers, man. I'm telling you, they everywhere. They agents. They agents of fucking chaos is what they are. This card says, lighten up. Have a good belly laugh. Be the cosmic joker and see humor in all situations. Unleash your inner child. Meditate with trees. Work with tree lore. Connect with the tree of life. Stop meddling in the affairs of others. Be warned, someone is up to mischief. Yeah, so this is a time to be grateful. You know what I'm saying? Like I told your ass earlier, somebody needs to start enjoying their life. But as soon as the sun hits somebody's eyes, they thinking of some shit they supposed to be mad at. Like a motherfucker mindset really be like, what I'm supposed to be mad at? What am I supposed to be worried about right now? What am I supposed to be uneasy about? Like, that's how, with the mischief energy, you see, the mischief is in the dark. The magpie is in the light. So at night, they go to bed, and then when the sun hit their eyes, that addiction pops back up again. But it's an addiction to mischief. It's an addiction to, like, you know, just keeping up some bullshit. And they think that like that's just the way to be. Like, you know, they addicted. They love it. They fucking love it. You wondering why people haters? Why people, they love it. They love that shit, baby. They live for that shit. They love to see a plan undone. Some people love to see a plan come together. These are the type of people that love to see the plan undone. Let's see here. You guys got gnome, custodianship. And didn't I say something about, I said custodial parent or something like that earlier. And you see it's this little small thing with the boot. Remember that fairy tale or some shit about somebody that lived in a house with like a gang of kids and it was shaped like a boot or some shit like that? I don't know. Okay, let's read this. This card says, you have green fingers. A career in landscape gardening beckons. Get your hands dirty and work with flowers and herbaceous borders. Dig in allotment and grow organic veg. Something deeply hidden will soon be revealed. Get to the root of a problem. Protect that which you're responsible for. Details need defending. Work with the magic of earth and the pentagram. So, boom, this is a lot. Some of you guys, if you are trying to do some magic and some healing and some clearing, you need to work with certain herbs, okay? It says herbaceous borders, okay? It says dig an allotment and grow organic veg. Some of you guys need that. Like, you need a place where you can grow herbs and flowers. Like, some of you guys could really be thinking of like where you can move to that you'll be able to have like good soil, place to grow things, something that'll last, like fertile land. Some of you guys are thinking about fertility. It says here, get to the root of the problem. Yeah, somebody really needs to look at where the problem started, you know, and that's going to be heavy for some people because some people are like very surface level, but some people need to get to the root. That's how you heal. You get to the root of where some shit started And that's where that generational healing comes from. Has some shit been going on through the generations of your bloodline? If so, get to the root of that so you can nip it in the bud and change it. It says something deeply hidden will soon be revealed. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You need to be asking for clarity right now. Fuck all the distractions, all the bullshit that people are trying to grab your hand and tell you need to be upset about, worried about. No. You got bigger things at stake right here. All right? You need to take back custodianship of yourself. Some of you guys are like orphaned in a way. You need to take back custodianship of yourself. It says protect that which you're responsible for. And we talked about with the generations, like as long as you're protecting them, I'm gonna protect you. I'm gonna protect you. As long as you're doing what you need to do, I'm gonna, take care of you type thing. All you need to be focused on right now is the shit you're responsible for. Even if it's people in your life that's just trying to make you feel like, no, you need to be responsible for this, and that. No. This gnome is sitting here holding one flower. That's that gnome's only responsibility. Because everything around this gnome is dead right now. That's the only thing that's alive. And this gnome is looking at this flower like, how can I help this flower grow and multiply? That's all they're responsible for right now. It's just growth and multiplying on that growth. It says details need defending. So this is that trickster spirit that's going to be coming in, trying to get you to defend yourself to them, trying to get you to like go over this and this and that. So you might find yourself, and I don't encourage this, because don't nothing piss me off more than to fuck somebody trying to make me defend myself to them. But anyway, where it says details may need defending, that's that 7 of Wands. The devil is in the details. Don't defend shit to nobody. Because when the devil is in the details, they're going to use whatever you say against you. So the way you need to defend your details right now is by not defending them at all. Not even putting them on the line of defense. You know what I'm saying? That's how you're going to protect the things that are most sacred to you. It's not even putting them out there in the first place to be defended. Whether that's your energy, your time, your words, your love, whatever you hold valuable to you. Okay? It says work with the magic of the earth and the pentagram. I'll leave that pentagram shit up to your own discernment. But work with the magic of the earth. Spirit put everything here, every herb, seed, and berry here for our using. All right, so there's a lot of healing in that. All right, gang, we done went over time, but that was your collective tarot reading. Shout out to everybody again, all my moderators, my magical members, everybody in the chat. Thanks again to everybody who liked the video. I appreciate you guys so much. Everything you need from me will be in the description box below. How to book a personal reading or purchase anything from my websites, my email, my social media handles. My email is for business only. Don't email me on no fuck shit. But it's down there if you need me. All right. And I'm only one person, so I'll get back to you as soon as I can. All right, gang. Until next time. Take good care of yourselves and each other if you can. Sending you love, peace, and balance.